What if the most important organ for living longer isn't your heart or your brain, but your muscles?
I mean, it completely flips the traditional model of aging, doesn't it? We obsess over cardiovascular health, but we tend to ignore the actual physical engine driving everything else.
Yeah, totally. So today's deep dive is into Dr. Peter Attia's book, Outlive. We're looking at why muscle mass basically dictates healthy aging, especially after the age of 40.
Right, and we're figuring out what we need to be doing today to actually stay functionally independent later in life.
Exactly. Today we'll explore the 5 hidden reasons muscle is one of the strongest predictors of healthy aging, and 3 practical habits that can help you stay strong and independent for decades.
And, that independence really centers around what Dr. Attia calls the marginal decade.
Right, the last 10 years of your life.
Yeah. To avoid that steep, miserable physical decline most people experience in that decade, he suggests defining your centenarian decathlon.
A decathlon, like for an 85-year-old.
Well, exactly. I mean, not pole vaulting, obviously, but 10 specific everyday tasks.
Oh, like picking up a grandchild or, getting up off the floor unassisted.
Right, or carrying groceries up a flight of stairs. You basically reverse engineer your life. You pick the capabilities you want at 85, and you train specifically for them today.
So we're treating everyday life as an Olympic sport we are actively training for, but that's only part of the story.
It is, because Attia looks at muscle as an actual longevity organ. It's not just for movement. It's basically a massive glucose sponge.
I love that analogy. A sponge.
It works so well, right?
Huh.
When you eat, carbohydrates break down into glucose. Your muscles are the primary metabolic sink, the sponge, where that glucose gets safely disposed of.
So building muscle is basically building a bigger, safer storage tank for the food you eat.
Precisely. So if you have low muscle mass as you age, that glucose essentially has nowhere to go.
Which means your pancreas has to work overtime, leading straight into insulin resistance.
Yes. Most people never realize this, but when that sponge starts shrinking as we age, a process called sarcopenia, we aren't just losing glucose capacity.
Right, we're losing the physical hardware that keeps us upright, which leads to those devastating falls.
Exactly.
But wait, what I don't get is plenty of older adults can still carry a heavy bag of soil or lift things. Why are they still falling?
Because it's not about lifting force. It's about eccentric strength.
Okay, what does that mean exactly?
It's your muscle's ability to exert force as it lengthens. It's how you decelerate your body weight.
Oh, so like walking down a flight of stairs.
Right. You might have the strength to walk up the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
but without eccentric strength, you can't safely hit the brakes walking down.
So you just collapse. And here's where things become really interesting, because we don't just lose our brakes, do we? We also lose pure power.
Yeah, the fast twitch type 2 muscle fibers, they actually atrophy first.
Because modern life doesn't require us to be explosive. I mean, after 40, we rarely jump or sprint.
Exactly. So your nervous system basically just unplugs those fibers to save energy. But when you step off a curb and lose your balance, you don't need slow strength. You need instant explosive power in your foot to catch yourself.
Like losing your body's anti-lock brakes, you need that explosiveness, but if you haven't used it, the connection is gone.
Right. And the next insight may surprise you. Grip strength.
Okay, yeah. I mean, telling me my ability to squeeze a pickle jar is a massive proxy for whether I live to 90, that sounds like a stretch.
It sounds crazy until you look at the mechanism behind it. Grip strength isn't just about your hands.
Right. To generate a powerful grip, you need full upper body stability.
Exactly. And an incredibly strong neural chain firing from your brain, down through your cervical spine, across your shoulders, and into your fingers.
So a weak grip is basically a warning light on the dashboard that your central nervous system and structural stability are failing.
Yeah, it's a massive indicator of your overall resilience against frailty.
Okay, so what can you do starting today? Let's go over 3 practical actions.
First, do resistance training focusing on the eccentric or lowering phase, things like slow step-ups.
Number 2, incorporate light jumping, like jump rope, to maintain foot power and tendon pliability.
And third, practice dead hangs from a bar to build that vital grip strength.
Awesome. So to recap, we covered the marginal decade, muscle as a glucose sponge, eccentric weakness, loss of explosive power, and grip strength, along with those 3 practical habits. Which of these insights surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments.
And, before we go, think about this. If muscle is so intimately tied to our central nervous system and glucose clearance, what is letting our muscles decay due to our cognitive health?
Oh, wow. Yeah, if the body's physical engine starts failing, maybe the brain isn't too far behind. Something to chew on.
Definitely. And just a quick note, this video does not replace professional medical advice.
If you enjoy learning from the world's best health books, subscribe to Mosaic Health 40 Plus Mom.
This episode was inspired by Outlive by Dr. Peter Attia.
And enriched with insights from the author's interviews, podcasts, lectures, and public discussions included in our research sources.
Because better health starts with better knowledge.
Books, science, better health. See you in the next Mosaic Health 40 Plus episode.